Forgot to unmute there for a second. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Milo Molson here coming at y'all with part 10, can you believe it or not, of our Subnautica playthrough. Holy crap. Well, good news for y'all today. I did find out a couple new things about the game. And first among those was you actually do have to build a compass. And I do have the plan figured out. Oh, hey there, Brad. What's up? What's up? How you doing? So anyway, about that compass, with that, we'll be able to find Marguerite. And after that, the story will be progressing, and we're pretty close on our depth upgrades for the other two. And let's see, we just need more nickel, basically, and maybe some more rubies, but that's easy enough to find. Well, the nickel might be a little harder to find, but we've got a line on it. We've got at least one piece in our hands right now, and another two at another base, I think. So we'll be able to get that prawn suit ready, rock and roll. With that, I will just bring us into the action. I did a tiny bit of look in there, so I did have the ingredients for this compass already, so I'll just show you that here. All right, copper wire and a wiring kit, and we have the silver for a wiring kit, so that would just be right here. And we had enough for 2 wiring kits, actually. And then we go to our personal equipment upgrade, and that'll just pop that right in our thing right there. And this booster tank, I'm hesitant to build it because I don't want to give up a regular tank. But we'll see about that. Oh, and I need to cook some food. And I do have little fish with me, so a couple of them. But that'll help us with the story right there. And mostly what we're worried about now is food, because we do have that still suit that we installed last time, which gives us this water, which gives us a little bit more than we need, frankly. And it gets to be a hassle, but you can always drop it if you don't want it. Right?
Stabilizing.
Oh, and we will need some more flour and spore for the grappling arm, because we need benzene. So keeping an eye out for that. I don't know I'm carrying this ribbon plant around for exactly. Or this lithium. Let's put the lithium up. Because I don't think we need that for the Mark II. Okay, so we need an extra ruby. Oh no, we already have that one. We need the nickel. Kyanite is easy to find in the crystal caves. And plasteel. And we need 2 nickel for that prawn suit. So let's do it. And as you can see, last time we made a lot of progress after it was kind of slow for a while there. Now look at us. We got our sea truck, we got our docking module, we got a prawn suit, and this thing can punch like no other. It's like a little a mantis shrimp or a pistol shrimp, I've heard them called sometimes. They can, really break the glass on the aquarium. And one of them, I think it's the pistol shrimp, they actually call what's called a phenomenon known as somnoluminescence, where their punch compresses the water so much that it compresses the air in the water to where it gets superheated and it actually glows, which I think is just pretty cool. And also they can see in all sorts of light spectrum. They're one of my favorite sea creatures, I have to say. All right. I don't quite have a tier list favorite sea creatures, but they'd be on it if there was. Yeah, pistol shrimp strong. Hell yeah. They do not neglect their day in the gym. All right, so we're going to go down to our crystal cave base here. I did not see the nickel in our other one. No, that's... well, let's check this out. This might be... The only thing about having these modules on the sea truck is you have to manually exit rather than it just automatically pulling you out every time, which is, a minor inconvenience. But totally worth it. Have I scanned this yet? Maybe you can't scan it, or maybe I already have. But I haven't really noticed it before, but apparently nickel just supposedly just spawns as like a rock sitting on the bed, and you don't even have to mine it or anything. I just happened to pick it up thinking, oh, maybe I picked it up before and I just died with it or whatever. We'll leave that titanium. We got plenty of titanium. But no, apparently just forms. And this might not be one of the biomes. I know the lily pad biome is, and we're close to that, but we're not quite in it. So I won't spend much more time here. I'll just, well, frankly, I just thought I saw that. Well, we're not worried about bladderfish anymore. I'll tell you that, unless it's an emergency ration. Let's see. This is a titanium outcropping. Oh, and I've heard if you pin the recipe for what you need, sometimes these sea monkeys out here, they'll dig it up for you. I thought I saw one swimming around here. Yeah, they're pretty helpful once you get that AI stored in your head. Let's see, toggle on map. I do like having this compass. See, that's a newt fish. But yeah, I'll keep it up just in case I happen to run across one and they decide to give me something. Just a little bit of wiki reading. So, all right, hopping in, and let's go back. And I do like how they have in the middle there. I mean, it kind of obscures your vision a little bit, but they do have a health for both modules. I have a repair gun, so I'm not worried about it. All right, this part always confuses me because I get a little bit lost, but I think, yeah, that's the sea monkey right there. Let's see if he's got something for me. He's got some chorus, and in order to not defend him, I'll take it. Thank you, buddy. We'll take another look down here. That's some limestone right there, I imagine. Nothing here. You got anything? No, I probably just got it from you, actually. Quartz, yeah. I couldn't say for sure if there is nickel down here, though I'm thinking I might have picked one up at one time, but let's see if we get this. That's probably silver. I'm tempted to make that booster tank anyway, but I just won't. I won't. Not until I get the plans for the Ultra One. Or I might. I'm kind of indecisive, honestly. Is this, let's see. We've already scanned this, so no titanium if you had. Not that I'm looking for titanium right now. I'm excited to take this prawn suit out for a real spin, because I finished building it at the end of the last one, so I haven't really taken it out for a spin yet. Not a proper one. I've beaten the first game. Oh, look at all these rubies. We'll need. We do not need rubies for that, actually. But I already stopped the ship. See, that's the thing. You can fall into a bad habit of just treating it like. Wait, hold on. See, there you go, buddy. Nickel ore right there. We've got enough for our prawn suit upgrade. So as soon as I get down there, I'll build it. And then we need 3 more. How have I not scanned the gel sack? Well, anyway, use that for some of your... Oh, well, man, we are just getting lucky today, let me tell you. All right, thank you, buddy. Now, we'll see. Now I might build it, actually. I actually found this out in the wild, which was pretty lucky of me. But it was dangerous getting it, so I feel like the risk to reward was kind of fair on that one. Let's see, though. We have our nickel, enough for that depth module anyway. So that's lithium, and good thing I already dumped out all my lithium up there. Or did I? I did not dump all of it, but most of it. But that's no problem, because this lithium is one of the easiest things to find, oddly enough. Or is it oddly enough? I don't know. I mean, it's supposedly pretty common in the Earth's crust, but I don't think it just sits out like that, because I don't know if you know this about lithium, but it is highly reactive. So it explodes in water, literally, if in this metallic form. See, look, man, we're just... Man, this is where I needed to be. Let's consume some water here and grab this nickel. Man, we're just getting lucky. What? Man, I thought this was going to be a hassle. All right, I'll just go ahead and drop that.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ooh, let's swap that tank out, because we're gonna have another one here pretty soon. And you know, that's a calavera right there. That's gold sometimes. Man, this is... And you know, the funny thing is, chat, I swim by this all the damn time, so I don't know how I missed it, or maybe it just respawned after a while. But then I would have gotten it last. I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate too much on it anyway. But well, we're getting you know, when they say it rains, it pours, right? So we're getting some of that luck paid back that we did not get a few streams ago. Searching for that table coral. Oh my goodness, that was not table coral, but spiral plant clipping. That was a hassle. Oh yeah, thanks. I try to keep my mouth moving. Yeah, you know, because dead air is supposed to be something you're trying to avoid, and well, I'm doing my best to try that and practice that. So I appreciate that. Let's see, now we're going here, and we're looking for our previous thing that I just saw. Yeah, here. And I think if we go into this arch here, we go into where we find Marguerite's place. And I say that because she used to live there, but she's not staying there right now. She's on an iceberg. Yeah. Well, it's an iceberg, I think, but it might just be some other greenhouse. But I couldn't quite remember from the log. I could pull the log up and find out, but I was trying to find that a couple streams ago. But basically, I didn't have the compass, so I didn't know where the hell east was. And that makes it hard when somebody tells you it's a kilometer east of where your position is at, and you don't know where east is. And it's not like where you can just kind of judge in the sky where the sun's in the east or west. And well, A, I don't know what hemisphere I'd be on, and B, this is not Earth, so it's totally different, right? So you can't even do that. But an Earth game like that would be kind of cool, or you could judge like where. So if you're in like the northern hemisphere, moss will grow on the south side of a area, or the foliage of a tree will be kind of on the south side because that's where the sun is. If you're in the southern hemisphere, the opposite is true. So there's little clues like that you can tell, but here it's just a crapshoot, and I don't know. All right, this was actually heading towards the thermal vents, not our crystal cave area, and I still have not built a thermal reactor yet. So I'm sure I'll have to do that once I get deeper. Let's see, 407 meters, and how deep? How deep can my prawn suit go? I think 400 meters. So I need to be checking that out. Let's see if we got any damage on it. Because if I destroyed that, I think I'd cry. Not literally, but I'd think about it. Especially since we're so close to getting that upgrade. Well, no, I tell you what, we're probably at about 700 meters. Because I already did the Mark 1 upgrade, that's right. Right, because I got lucky with the rubies on the last one, so. Yeah, I mean, fortune's smiling upon us. But let's see, I gotta go down there and throat's a little weird today. Slept in an awkward position. Yeah, pop open this Coca-Cola. Sip. It's not the greatest for your voice either. Refreshing as always. Yeah, but I at the end of the last stream got lucky with the materials, so I'll just I don't. Let's see, how many nickel do I have? I have 4, just right up on me. Let's drink another one of those waters because they're free and they're annoying. Good lord. I mean, it's one thing to have not enough water, but having too much is not great either. But you can just drop it. It's just after dehydrating so many times, it's painful to throw something away that you would have given an arm for a little while ago. But you just gotta get used to it, right? I wish you could just like dial it down. See, this is kyanite. We'll need that too, but I won't pick it up quite yet. Let's go ahead and I'll grab the module out of the prawn suit. I'm pretty sure we don't have the. Actually, I cannot say that I am pretty sure of that, because look at this. Well, that's lithium. That's not what I need for that, but we will need it for that tank, so. And I might have just screwed myself on the slot there, but you know what? Like I said, gotta let it go, man. I gotta let it go. All right, let's go over here to the prawn suit and pull out this upgrade module here. And it is the Mark 1, if memory serves. I'm 99% sure. Right here. Oh, and we got the drill arm right here that I was mentioning. So this is how you can get those big mineral deposits. You'll see them on the ground. And you can actually do damage with it too. I'll show you as soon as we put the module in here. Oh, it's going to start taking damage, is it? Well, we'll work fast. We'll work fast. And then I can repair it. But it might not take any damage if it's docked in there. But anyway, I'm not going to find out. Alright, deploy those upgrades. Mark 2, Mark 2. Oh, son of a bitch. You got to be at the upgrade station. So we got to go back up there, folks. Alright, emergency. Let's go ahead and drop some of this titanium. Let's grab these 4 lithiums. Well, alright, let's first, before we even think about it, let's put it in there and find out. Or not find out. Because if that's taking damage and it blows up, ooh, buddy. Let's see. It was this one. Let's put it back because we can't do anything with it down here unless I wanted to build a upgrade station. All right, 700 meters. That's good. And there are some veins down here that I could be mining on. I'm kind of considering it, but it does get a little deep out here. It gets about 800 or 900 in some parts. So. And as you might notice, this thing does not swim. It kind of walks on the bottom of the floor, and it's got some jumping capabilities. But if you fall in a deep crevice, you're kind of you're in a pickle. I'll tell you that. So we got that settled though. We're eating up our oxygen here, but no worries. Let's see. We got 4 lithiums. Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. So I'm surprised it only takes 4 lithium to upgrade that tank though. But hey, who am I to judge? All right, so let's see, ultra capacity. Oh, and that's another upgrade station thing. Well, all right, whatever. Let's make sure we are not forgetting anything that we want to have here. More nickel. Okay, so all right, we're good. We're good for both of them. So our nickel problems are solved. Now, I was about to go up there and forget about the kyanite, which that would have been an awkward situation. But let's see, we got our tank filled up here. Let's fill up our backup one because I often forget to do that. I'll just keep the ribbon plan on me.
Calorie intake recommended.
Heard that. Let's get a fish out here. Do we have? I could eat this nutrient block. I don't know if I have the plans for it. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this guy right here. And let's see. Now, normally I would cringe at the thought of cooking these bladderfish, but since we got the hydration or the still suit, I guess if you want to call it, if you're kind of in the Dune frame of mind, if you've read that or seen the recent movie or whatever. I have not seen the recent movie, but I have read the book. It's pretty cool. It basically reclaims water from your body, not the ocean, oddly enough. I think I haven't read the total lore on it in this game. Let's see, we got the wiring. We don't need that though. Let's go ahead and just... I will not do that. I'll just cook it and eat it. And I'll just cook up all the fish I got. Because I'm hungry. Only 20, so... And another thing about that reclaimed water from the still suit, or whatever you want to call it, it does consume some of your hunger, oddly enough. I don't know why they have it do that, but it does. Minus 3C. So... I'm not sure the lore reasons. See, I probably ought to have a battery charging out here, but it's probably not worth it. Okay, let's double check here. How much kyanite we're gonna need? Because there's enough of it out there, and I can always hop in the crevice. But I only got 700 meters, so it's a little bit of column A, column B. Let's see, but Mark 3 is and plasteel. So I think I have enough. I need to grab all the lithium I can, basically. Well, and titanium, but there's titanium galore next to that first base and that mineral scrap, so I don't even think about titanium half the time anymore. Of course, when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you need to build something, then you'll think about titanium, but day to day, if you've got a more extended infrastructure project, you don't have to worry about it. They give you plenty. But so that plasteel would be 5 titanium and 1 lithium for each ingot of plasteel. So that's no problem. We got our nickel, or we've got 1 kyanite sitting out there. I think I got 1 in the safe, or the wall cabinets. And I only need one for the prawn suit. It's kind of neat that the prawn suit doesn't require as much materials because it's a smaller thing. Well, actually, is it really smaller though? It's not, but whatever. I'm not gonna question it too hard. Yeah, modification station. So I'll need 3 kyanite, and I have 1 sitting out there. Oh, look at all that. I might not even bother getting it. Well, I will though. I will. Cause look at it, it's just sitting out there all alone. All right, and I guess I'll have one for the road here. Ah, see, with this thermal knife, I can just cook it and eat it right here. Same as if I cooked it with a laser, and it even hydrates you a little bit since it's nice and fresh. All right, well, that's all that's here to have. So. Do I have 2 slide? I do not. So let's go ahead and drop one of these. Let's drop 2 of them. Let's be cheeky. All right. Now I'll have to go back up. So you could argue that coming down here wasn't necessary, but I would argue that it is because we did not have any kyanite. And we found a lot of lithium on the way. So totally worth it in my book. Not nearly the most fruitless trip I've ever made in this game. Let me tell you that. There's been a lot of backtracking. It's like if you go to the store and you go in for one thing and then you get distracted and you buy some other stuff and then you get home and it's like, well, I went to the store for bread, but I forgot the damn bread. That kind of thing. It happens quite enough. But not today. Not today. All right, so let's see. Which way is up? That way. As many times as I've been here, I ought to know it like the back of my hand, right? But hey, this works out too because we'll get all our upgrades done, and then we'll go say hi to Marguerite, and you'll be able to see her. She's a hoot and a holler, let me tell you. Crazy lady. Well, not crazy, just a tough survivor. Maybe a little crazy. Yeah, she reminds me a lot of the character from Jaws, the captain. I have not ever actually seen the whole movie Jaws, but I've seen clips and whatnot. But you know, the one who's like the dark eyes of a doll or whatever. Yeah, she's kind of got that vibe going on. See that guy? I'm not worried about him. Oh, so this is a lily pad. So that's why I found the titanium. All right, let's just shock that guy for the hell of it. We've got an ion cube fuel cell on one of our things in this dealio. See, it's got a thunderstorm up here. All right, now we've got our compass, but these whale sharks, they're no worry. They don't hurt you, and they're cool. They look nice. Well, I mean, they look cool. And like I said, they don't eat you or anything, but they kind of, well, they're like whale sharks on Earth, kind of, I guess. They're the biggest quote-unquote fish. Well, I mean, I guess taxonomically they are fish, but they're not predators or anything. They just, well, they eat krill, I guess. Or do they eat, it must be krill or plankton or something. I don't know what they eat, actually. But it's not like a, you know, the shark you think of that just bites chunks out of flesh and it's fishing like crap. All right, these guys, they can be annoying, but I'm not worried about them too much. All right, forward base pilot, that's where we're going, 200 meters. The visual range in this game kind of varies. Some parts of the ocean are murkier than others, I've noticed. Well, I guess that makes sense, the different biomes or whatever, but we cannot go into the moon pool with our current thing, and we're only 4% down on our charge. So I won't break the ship apart, but you can do that, and that's as far as I know, the only way to charge your vehicle, unless there's a. Actually, I will stop in here and I'll check, because I'd be curious to know if there was a charger.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I know this is kind of a fabricator for a lot of this stuff, so you can like build. Oh, and you can. Well, by the way, the prawn suit can also shoot torpedoes. Polyaniline. I need to look into that because that'll help us with the battery. Till I get a ion battery built up for this thing. And sea truck, nothing doing really. there's probably a. I've already got the horsepower upgrade. Perimeter defense. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Did I see that? Oh, so I already have. I've already made polyaniline before, so I probably ought to look at that. But you, that's another thing though. You only get 4 slots in your prawn suit, and I've got 3 of them occupied. And I think one's the depth module, one's the drilling arm on the right arm, I think it is, and the jump boost. So I'd have 1 more, and I guess I can't think of anything I need more else than that. But let's go ahead and get those modules while I'm thinking about it. Both of them, and let's see what depth are we at here. It's not deep. It's only 47 meters, so it's not going to crush anything. By default, you have 150 on the sea truck and 400 on the prawn suit, I think. But irrelevant because we're going to be blowing that away pretty soon here. Weird clipping issue. I guess that's it. That was not it. It was the arm. Well, okay, fine. We'll just put it back and grab the correct one. All right, there we go. Oh, and this has got a storage thing, which I have forgotten since I only put it into last stream, but that is going to be handy dandy. Let's see. One more thing. All right, no, modification station. All right, let's get that taken care of right away. And let's see. Well, as with everything, there's a cost. It takes up more space. Or does it? It does, actually. It takes up quite a bit more space, like 4 more slots. But is it worth it? You tell me. Now, what I have seen, or what I did in the first game, was what's it called? I kept the ultra tank on my back most of the time, and I'd have this high capacity one as a backup. Now, okay. Now, what's the deal here? Oh, at first it said 100 seconds. I was like, wait, all that for only 10 seconds? Okay, it's twice as big. It's 180 seconds. So, yeah, I think that's worth it. Now, I guess the smart play would be to have another one, and I just keep it in the back of the prawn or something, but I won't worry about that yet. Actually, I'm thinking about a booster module. All right, Mark III. What? Oh, plasteel. Okay, that's what it was. And I just think I have some of that sitting around. All right, we'll grab that. And let's see, plasteel. Well, we have ingot in our lithium, so we just build one for us. Plasteel, advanced material. Or is it? No, it's basic. Oh, 2 lithium. Okay. Well, it's all right. We got it. We got it. And one more thing. All right, so let's get that module built up. And once we have that, we are set. That is the maximum depth upgrade, I think. I don't think there is a Mark IV. So that'll be in the rear view mirror for the rest of the game, which is nice. I'll put these in here before I forget them. All right, sea truck. And you can, like in the moon pool or whatever, you can modify these and change the color on them and whatever, but I just haven't. I'm not too big on the aesthetic thing most of the time. All right, let's put that in there. 1,000 meters, which is kind of crap compared to the first game. You could, I think the prawn suit could go to 1,700 meters in the first game, which is ridiculous. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe the game's just not as deep. I don't know. Or maybe there's a Mark IV. Now 1,100. Okay. Now that's a little. That's whatever. It beats the hell out of what I had, and we can go down there and mine. Oh, and another thing is, I think when you're mining up the prawn suit, it'll automatically put it in the back if you're doing the vein or whatever. So that's another cool thing. Let's see, was I forgetting anything? Or maybe we just have to discover Mark IV. I don't know. in any case, battery charger, modification, vending, plant pot, recyclotron. I might want to build one of those at one point. Our living space is basically bachelor heaven right now because it's just equipment. There's no decorations or anything. Dang, my nose is kind of clogged up too. All right, but anyway, let's go see Marguerite. Let's see what she's got to say, and then I will show you the power of the prawn suit. All right, well, let's get back in here. Well, okay. Now, well, I did mention that I would consider it, so let's, you know, while I'm here. Oh, and one more thing. I will need more nickel, actually, because... No, it's lead. Because a lot of these sea truck modules require a lot of lead. I think, so... For whatever... Oh, and that's another one. I want to look in this teleportation module. That'd be kind of sweet. But let's see, storage module. I'm still looking for the plans for that. I have been for a while. It evades me, and I hate that. I'll look back in that lily pad area. Apparently, I didn't explore that as much as I thought I had. All right, fabricator module, computer chip, lead, and plasteel. Always looking out for lead. Hey, Wiz, what's up? Bachelor Heaven, just a TV and console on the floor. Yeah, that's all you need, man. That's all you need. And we got our docking module already. Aquarium module, I don't care about. Or I might have to care about later. We'll see how the story takes us. Yeah, so I guess that's all you need. This one will be cool. I think that'll require, well, it requires this teleportation module, which will be an ion cube thing. And I hope they're reusable. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come on now. There we go. Quantum blocker, that's another one I have to look into. So maybe I didn't have that discovered. Or did, no, tether tool. Okay, they just call it something different. Well, until I get that other thing built, and I guess I have the equipment to do it, but I'll worry about it later. I've delayed long enough seeing Marguerite here. So let's see what she's got to say. Where'd you go there? Yeah, those sea creatures have been kind of leaving us alone recently, and I appreciate that from them. Alright, anyway, Delta Station. Oh, you know what? I think this guy's going to give us some lip here. So let's give him a little bit of encouragement. There you go. Wait, did that kill his ass? It did. Sorry, buddy. I didn't think it'd kill him. Oh, well. I need to repair my ship too. I got 79% on the hull strength. Let's fly over here. And here's our dock. And I won't take the prawn suit onto the shore, even though you can. But, you know, it's kind of awkward. Unless the propulsion works above ground. And, you know, honestly, I'm not sure. And we're not, you know what, we're not even going here anyway. This is just our landmark here. So we need to go east about a click. So... this way. And that will take us to Marguerite. Or thereabouts. I don't know if she said due east or whatever. I could check, but, you know, who reads a map, right? Or logs. And I'll try to avoid these vents here. If I see anything that looks like it might contain lead, I might stop and mine it, because, you know, get it while you're down here. Unfortunately, it does not tell you how far you've gone. Well, hold on. All right, I see some lithium down here. There's a lot of lithium. Do I need it? Probably not. Not yet. But oh, now here is something I'm not sure I've checked out yet. No, I have. I remember I have been. This is not where she's at anyway. But we're just gonna head east. One more again. All right, I think I see some ice here. So we're getting warmer or colder, depending on how you look at it. And I got my thermos of coffee. So I will be able to tolerate a little bit more. Oh, actually, while I'm looking, there was a heat suit modification. What does that require? Since I'm finding a lot more of these advanced materials and such. Alright, I have not discovered it yet. I've just heard of it elsewhere, so maybe I'll find it here. Well, anyway, let's disembark here. Or let's not disembarking. What is that called? I don't know. Alright, hop out here. I have pulled up to the squad. Or whatever you call it. Over here. If you'll notice, our body temperature is lowering. I'm getting water to warm up, which is not what you would ever want to do in a wilderness situation. And this game was not meant for a lot of terrestrial navigation, so you can't do like pull-ups on anything. I might be stuck. All right, we're not stuck, thank goodness. All right, I could try to cheese it, but this is not the way. This is not the way. All right, so I probably ought to come back at daytime or something, because I can't see shit, Captain.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay. But this is probably the general area. Now I gotta watch out for that thing. They are hostile, I think, but not too dangerous. And I got a knife here. So, ooh, what's this? Are these guys bad? Maybe. Oh, I know there is a like a snowworm leviathan thing that can mess you up pretty bad. Okay, this looks promising. Let's do a little scanning. Now see how cold I'm getting rapidly. Rapidly. Oh, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to pick up snow either, particularly. Alright, let's go in here. Now these are thermal plants, and this is not a cave entrance, or is it? I'm not. It's not. It's just to like, it'll warm me up. Now you can't get too hot on that. And next time I'm in a safe spot, I'll take that recipe out of that corner there. Let's see where. I didn't get any deaths last stream though. That was pretty nice. We'll probably die this stream though. Man, I really wish I could see. I don't think there's any see through the snow goggles though. Actually, I don't know if there is in the real world too. You'd think like maybe like a thermal goggle might help. Oh, here we go. There we go. The universe delivers. And look at that moon right there. Jeez. Or maybe this planet is sort of like a moon and that's what it's orbiting. I don't know. I have not done my astronomy research for this game. So I might look it up later. Let's see. All right, we're supposed to be here, I'm pretty sure, because it's about 1 kilometer east of the Delta Station. And why would they build this island out here for no reason? All right, 25. Look at that. We're getting cold, so let's warm up.
Hypothermia imminent.
Man, being really cold is never that fun. Being too hot's not great either. Sleeping outside in the 20-something degree weather, that's an experience. Let's see. One more. I was trying to find a trail or something. You'd think there'd be like lights. Hold on, let me mute my microphone real quick.
Approaching. Seek
Gotta
shelter.
blow my nose for some reason. I'm just getting congested. Yeah, that's a little better. I don't know what's going on today. All right, here we go. Back on the bullshit. All right, this is not the way. That's not the corner. So let's go over here. And this one just drops off. So here's some wildlife. That could be a good sign. Oh, that's good. There's these little penguin dudes, and whatever the heck that is, I'll scan it. It's probably gonna try to kill me. All right, little fall damage never hurt anybody until it did. All right, I have already scanned it. Huh. Okay, this looks cool. I don't think I've ever explored this side of the mountain before, or iceberg as it were. Look at that thing. Does that not look... That looks terrifying. You know what? Screw you, buddy. Sea slug penguin hybrid, yeah. But that over there, that thing will eat your ass. Or, you know what I mean. Not literally. Or, literally. God damn. Why did I get in the water? Why did I get in the water? That was stupid. Got too cocky. Let's see. Over there is death and destruction. Alright, well, it's not too cold here right now, so I'm going to... not that. I'm going to check this... apparently there's a screenshot button that I press when I get terrified or something. Or maybe it does that when you're about to die. Let's see. A log. This is our conversation with Alan. Okay, Marguerite. Come find me a kilometer east of, up on an iceberg. Okay. So maybe we need to get up. And find out what the hell that is. I think that's like some sort of ice worm or some shit. These dudes are fine. You can actually build a robot to imitate them, so you can do your spying or whatever. I think there'll probably be some penguin research that has to be done at some point. Or whatever they're called. Yeah. They said up on an iceberg. And I was up on that, but... Alright, now that it's daytime, I might be able to see a little bit more. Alright. Oh, and those other deals, they sound a lot worse than they are, but there are some really bad dudes lurking in the ocean here. Let's see. Forgetting to hit jump, that's what I'm doing. Because like I say every time, the terrestrial navigation in this game is not, it's not very good, honestly. But it doesn't have to be, and I'd much rather the ground be better than, or the ocean be better than the ground, and if you're gonna be swimming all the time anyway, right? Maybe it was this iceberg that I was supposed to be on. Let's see if we can get up here somehow. I do appreciate that it warms you up every time you get in the water, though, because that would be a hassle otherwise. All right, this guy, is he gonna be a hassle? Maybe, maybe not. Looks like he'll be all right. We gotta watch our 6 though. Like I said, I'm not too worried about. I am at about half health though, so it's easier to die now than it would be otherwise. Now the smart man would be taking his vehicle around and doing all this exploration. Oh, look at that, lightning, nice. That is something I wonder though. Like, what would a lightning striking on an iceberg look like? Like, how much would it actually melt? And would it actually do that much? I would assume that it would not do that much. I wonder how conductive ice actually is. Okay, that was a creepy streak right there. That's something I'll have to look up, but a lot of people don't know this, but actually pure water, and you don't find it around too much, but like pure water is not actually that conductive. It's the minerals dissolved in it that make it conductive.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh good, I've got plenty of fluid.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Of course that does hell on your hunger bar. Well, not hell, but I can't eat this dude. Let's see. Again, I'm looking for Marguerite, but where is she? Rather than just aimlessly go on this iceberg all day, I think I'll go around the other side and see if I can see that. That's why I only bathe in distilled. Well, see, the thing is though, once you bathe in it, you know the minerals from your skin make it more conductive. So you gotta refresh that distilled water. So really you got to do a rinse, and then you got to do a bathe in cold distilled water so you don't sweat, right? That is the true safety conscious bath routine there. Yeah. Well, you know, it's not too often that lightning strikes you in the tub, though, right? Like, you know, I don't know if it's smart or whatever, but even if it's a thunderstorm outside, I don't mind taking a shower or whatever. I'm not worried about it. Come get me. All right, how am I gonna get in here?
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Game? How are we gonna do this here? All right, sea truck time. All right. Well, we know she used to be there. This lady's kind of hard to track down, apparently, and that's how she likes it. All right, I'll have my shocker. Okay, no, that guy. If that's what I saw earlier, he's nothing to worry about. This guy is annoying, but not too dangerous. Yeah, these guys are fine. These guys, don't worry about them. They're just herbivorous. So what I saw earlier was not a problem. Now there's probably something else out here that could really screw me up. These plants are cool. You can get something on eat from these. They're like actually I will. They're like called like ice hearts or whatever. And there are fish around here that can actually freeze you solid for a second, which is kind of unusual. But frost enemy heart. This is just a plant, an anemone might be a plant, but whatever. You can eat it. It hydrates you more than it feeds you, but it's 10 food, so might as well grab it while you got it. And I don't know if you can plant it. You can plant a lot of these plants out in like a little garden or whatever. Now she said she was on an iceberg about 1 kilometer east, so I don't know. We'll pop up here and find out. We're still doing great on battery. See, it's only 2 degrees Celsius in this water. It's really cold, as you can tell by the ice floating in it. Excuse me. There should be like a giant sign, and I almost want to look it up. Because that is one thing about this game. You can spend a lot of time looking for one little thing.
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
And there it is. See, obviously it's not connected, but all you got to do about it is bitch at the game for a while, then eventually it'll magically just show it up. All right, now which iceberg was it though? Pilot last known. All right, tell me where the Mulan is. Now that is the French word for mill, if I remember. I only learned that from the movie Moulin Rouge. But or window or mill, I don't know. But still, it is good that the PDA has told us we're close. And I would assume they'd try to make it a little more obvious. Wait, hold on. This looks see, it's hard to see. Go over here. And no. So that's not it. We'll get there. We'll just kind of circumnavigate this iceberg. And if we see any obvious pits, we'll do that. Now, she said up on it. Well, she said on one. She didn't say up on it. Now, you know, you wouldn't think there would be too much of a distinction in that, but maybe there is. Words mean things, as you know. Okay, this thing is a big-ass iceberg, by the way. Shockingly huge. Xbox huge, even. So, oh, wait. No, just a shadow. See, I mean, it's like, well, here we go. I think this is finally turning around here. Okay, something big. Oh, shit. Oh God. We almost got we almost got caught lacking there. It's not responding. It's not responding. Okay, guys, I think we might actually die. I think we're gonna die. Oh shit, no, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked, we're fucked. Oh no, that's why it's so big. Oh man. Okay. Oh man, we are really screwed. Well, we didn't lose any of our internal inventory, but we've lost all of our vehicles, I think. Yeah. So what was going on there was the reason why that wall seemed infinite is because it is. We were leaving the map, and I don't know why it didn't try to tell us that, because if you go on a different area, it'll say like low biodiversity or something or whatever if you're like leaving off the edge. But for whatever, or maybe they're telling us about that Mulan or whatever was maybe that was, but you know, they could have done a better job with that. But anyway, yeah, the reason why they didn't respond to the shock was because those things are made to kill you if you try to leave the map, right? So I don't know, I probably should have picked up on that earlier, but I think, well, I don't know. I guess we'll find out how screwed I am. Because if they didn't teleport it back, then I'd have to go out there to get it. And, But imagine losing all those upgrades, man. It would almost be worth, like, loading back. But I don't want to do that either. But it'd be worth it, almost. And just turn the clock back. But that'd be kind of, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But look, that's 2 kilometers away. We're only, well, we'll see. Yeah. This is an interesting, fuck. Of course, if it truly was off the edge of the map, there's no bottom. But then again, it might be floating. I am not winning, Trano. I just got my shit rocked pretty hard. Apparently, I was trying to go off the map and I was too slow to figure it out there. So they sent the Guardian or whatever. It's not literally called the Guardians or whatever, but to destroy all of my destroy my ship. And I realized it about a minute too late. So I think all my upgrades and prawn suit are just floating out there in the middle of hell. And I might not be able to get them back. Actually, I'm pretty sure I won't. I'm likely going to die trying to get them back. And it's still, look, it's like 1.34 kilometers out there. Man, this game might have put me in a bad spot. But I will have to figure that out. And see, the other thing is I gotta even get around to it first. But yeah, you see what's going on there with the so what happened was it destroyed my sea truck, and I guess it didn't destroy the docking module out there, but it's sitting out there just floating, and if I try to go get it, I'll probably get eaten. So yeah, there's a lot of tough decisions to be made here. I could revert back to the save at the beginning of the game, but that's like an hour of progress. But then again, it takes a long time to build that up, and you know, that's kind of that might be kind of cheesy too. So it's a decision I gotta make here. I'll make one a rescue attempt. It might be, well, see, that's the other thing too. Because technically you can pilot those modules out there, but they are very, very slow. So in order to get it back, I would definitely get eaten. And if I try to disengage the prawn suit so it sinks, because technically if you're in the prawn suit and you get knocked, well, in the first one at least, so well, all right, first I gotta mentally prepare myself to get eaten alive here. Secondly, so I need to upgrade the death counter too. Good lord, 25. So the second thing is, I could try to drop the prawn suit with myself in it, but it's a question of this: if I get eaten first, and if I sink fast enough. Well, it's good that they dropped a beacon, I guess. If I sink fast enough, it would, at least in the first game, it would teleport me up to like a good depth and a proper location, because sometimes the physics was buggy in the first one, and like you could get knocked through the walls or whatever, and it'd recognize that and it'd send you back up. But I don't know if I would sink fast. Okay, here we go. Yep, see, look at that. Well, at least I'll scan this massive. Yeah, it's not gonna work out, guys. I think we're gonna have to abandon the suit. Man, this is gonna be an expensive field trip. Yeah, I lost some belongings too. Well, it's just the water. So that's the thing. That will be forever on my map, sitting out there mocking me. So, yeah, that sucks. Well, no sense crying about it. I can turn it off on the marker though, so that's not so bad. But it's impossible to get out there and get it back in time without like turning on God mode or something, and I don't really want to do that. Can I read? Let's turn that red to show danger, ahoy. But yeah, it's impossible to get out there. As you noticed, they do not respond to the shock, because obviously they don't want the ones they send to give you some map correction to be able to be turned away by an electroshock. So that's the way that goes. We're going back to forward base pilot. Yep, so that's just going to be out there forever. Unless, well, there's no unless. Map correction, yes. Yeah, sometimes you get out of bounds and they need to steer you right. So we're going to need a lot of rubies, a lot of lithium, a lot of nickel. Oh, and the thing is, until I get that first module, I can't even go back to the other base. And I won't have the electric. Well, I guess I can live without that for now. But yeah, this is the biggest setback I've had in the whole game. Well, both times I've played it, actually. That was quite a disaster, unmitigated disaster, actually. I mean, man, I got owned. That was I should not have done that. But, you know, whatever. Gotta have some drama. Alright, forward base pilot. So, I guess first order of business is rebuild our sea truck. And then we're gonna have to... I don't know if we have enough table coral. Man, and getting out there is gonna be kind of a pain. And my battery charger's down on the bottom base, but I can't get to. I mean, I have enough spare ones on me, but... that it's a lesson in don't put all your eggs in one basket too, right? Because if I had totally moved down there, I would be even worse position. Let's see. But like I said, I built the prawn suit just at the end of last stream, so it's not like I had too long to get to know it or whatever. It's not like old Bessie, the trusty old tractor or whatever. But hey, I won't make that mistake again. Let's see. Come in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, what do we need to build this thing? Just for a basic sea truck. It's not too bad because they want the beginning game people to have it. So down here, and we have our vehicle builder up here, thank goodness. Which you have to have it on the surface, believe it or not. You can't, you know, that's another weird thing. You can't build a vehicle underwater in this game. You have to, even like in the first one, like even the Cyclops, you had to build it above water. Really weird. But I'm sure they have a reason for that. So power cell, we have actually a decent number of power cells up here, which we moved up here because we have our moon pool up here. So, all right, we got lucky there. We'll need enamel glass, and that's lead, diamond, glass, and that's it, I think. And a computer chip is table coral and silver. Or just table coral. 2 table coral. Plasteel is easy enough. Oh, we weren't doing that. We were building a sea truck, though. We need 3 lead, which is a pain in the butt to get. An advanced wiring kit, which will be a computer chip. Titanium ingot. We don't need enamel glass, at least yet, so that's cool. And power cell. So, what do we got here? Too much water in the electronics? Yeah, maybe. If you'll see how it gets built when I go up there. They have these little drones, and they kind of like laser it into. It's like a version of what you see on the fabricator module. Oh, which by the way, it's good I didn't build another module in that sea truck, right? We're gonna need so much lead. We're gonna need to find a lead farmer. So if Robert Downey Jr. is around here, I would definitely like to get in touch with him. All right. So power cell, no problem. Oh, we lost an ion cell though. Gets worse. All right, plasteel. I don't know what those are for actually. Ion cube. Well, we might build another thing. Yeah, well, whatever. Davy Jones has that other thing, so let's not even think about it. I think most of our table coral's down there. We do need some for this. Let's check one more time. So titanium ingot, easy. We'll just scan some scrap down there. Advanced wiring kit, which is just, I'll check. Lead's our problem. So if I see any silica out there, I will grab it. But other than that, advanced wiring kit is just a computer chip and that's gold and copper and table coral. And we have 1 table coral. Might as well grab all we can though. Which is down there. Man, it's a compounding problem. But actually, since we have this ultra oxygen tank, we might be able to just swim down there. It'd be a dangerous mission, but I think we could just pull it off. I think we could, honestly. But anyway, we got 1 lead. We need 2 more. Let's drink this water, or drink it. You can't drink it while it's in there. Check this one. All right, titanium. Like I said, no problem. Copper wire. That's good. We have that already. We have our diamond for enamel glass, which we don't need quite yet. I'll hold off on the prawn suit, honestly. We've already got some glass. We need a little more. I think we need 2 glass. Copper, silver for our wiring kit. This, whatever the hell that's for. That's for the polyaniline, I think, which is for our torpedo arm. Titanium. Also glad I didn't build a grappling arm yet. So, you know, it could. Ah, here we go. Fortune smiles upon us. All right, so let's go ahead and make that advanced wiring kit while we're thinking about it. Get that CP. Oh, we need that copper wire out of there. No problem, though. We got it. We got it. So CPU, wiring kit, and advanced wiring kit. And we'll have to work on our depth module as soon as we can, because the sea truck can only go on 150 meters as it's built initially. And we won't have our defenses either. So titanium ingot, I will just go down there and scan a little bit. Lead, where was a good lead location? I mean, it's kind of all over the place. And we'll need 2 glass, of course. And I don't have our reinforced structure that I can pull the lead out of like I did last time either. Anyway, like I said, let's go down here and check this scrap out and get some of that titanium for our ingots. All right. Oh, we just pick it up, and you have to break it down into this construction center. So let's. Well, it takes up a lot of space. Let me tell you. Let's go ahead and drink 2 of these waters. There we go. We'll just head up there with that cheeky bit of scrap and figure out where we're gonna get our lead. There is a mineral searching gun that I have, but it is not super useful, honestly. Let's break this down one more. We got it, because we can take that 4 space into 1. So let's turn that into titanium. And it takes 5 to make an ingot. So I might just make 2, because we're going to need it for the plasteel at least. And actually, I didn't need plasteel for the sea truck, but I'll take it anyway, because whatever. We have enough titanium. It's easy to find. And let's go ahead and put that lead up. The quartz, we'll need another one. Silver, okay. We're going to be camping up here for a little while. Table coral. I should put it with the other table coral, honestly. I'll do that. I have at least a modicum of inventory management skills going on here. Alright. That's that. And we don't need this in our inventory. Go ahead and eat something, because we are hungry. Alright, let's see what that tastes like. Terrible. It kind of tickles the back of the throat, as she says. Alright, ribbon plant. You can use that for batteries. We're not going to need it quite yet. Alright. Don't know why I'm carrying that water bottle around. Oh, emergencies. But I'll get rid of it next time I get. Like I said, it could be worse. It could be a lot better, though. Synthetic. Well, at least we had the good sense to plant some of that spiral plant up here. But now that I know where it is, it doesn't matter as much anyway. Anyway, so let's see. As I was telling you about this mineral gun here, we're looking for galena or galena. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. We're trying to find some lead outcroppings. Now, I wish you could just attach this to your sea glider. That way you can just cruise around and find minerals. But all right, somebody's trying to. Nope. Okay. It's kind of hard. So it's mostly a visual thing, and there's not too much around here. Now, back here there might be some. And of course, quartz is another thing we're looking for, so we can build the glass. Watch out for those. All right, I hear something. Now, there's nothing too scary out here. So, all right, quartz, salt. I've been making plenty of that recently, so I won't pick any up. You can use that to make bleach and cure food, by the way, if that's something you're interested in doing. And actually, I think I might. I think I might start curing most of my food because I have all the water I need. So yeah, actually, I'll get some of that on the way back. But today is a lead operation. All right, so that's calaverite, got argentite. We don't need too much. Whatever. Copper's always useful, but see, this is the problem. You start doing this, and you just start picking up random crap that you don't need. So, all right, there we go. Galena, lead. All right, finally, we got some lead. Nice. One more, and we'll be able to build our sea truck. All right, that's titanium. That's another thing. It's a chance, not a guarantee. All right, where'd that thing go? Man, got me paranoid. Argentite. Lithium. We'll need it. Argentite. You know, we're gonna need some wiring kits, honestly, so might as well. How much space we got? Oh, yeah, we got space. We got space. This was going lead. All right, that's enough for a sea truck. So, and we got other quartz sorted on our way. So I guess I'll grab a couple fish and some salt. Really, what I want to know how is to make a nutrient block. That would be sweet. All right, here we go. Somewhere around here. All right, I've swam past it, I think. Oh, unless it's underground here. No, maybe. Come on now. I got a bit of an audio lag too, so it's hard for me to tell. Okay, and well, it's got a visual indicator. You know, it could have spawned inside something. Wait, hold on. No. I mean, it looks kind of like it, but...
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Ah, all that for that. Game. You're a fun one. Alright. Let's grab this quartz. Because we'll need it for enamel glass.
Oxygen.
Alright. Getting sloppy there. Alright, the crystalline sulfur. I don't think we need it for any of our modules. I'll go ahead and make some cured fish. For whatever reason, the hunger bar just really seems to go down more recently. I don't know why. Maybe it's all the swimming. That is one thing that will make you swim, or hungry though, swimming around a lot. More water, nice, nice. Alright, inventory's already full, good lord. Alright, let's get that quartz. Got just a teeny bit of damage off of that other one. Alright, now where's our forward base pilot here? I think that's all we need for this ship. Yeah, let's find out here. Oh, I need to unpin that recipe. That was
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's another thing. We're gonna have to find all that nickel again. All right. Anyway, let's see. Let's get our. Do we have an ingot just sitting around by any chance? We do not. Question mark. All right. Let's get a power cell out at least. And we'll grab that other lead. Let's go ahead and put this plasteel up. I don't think we need it. All right. That is 3 lead, 1 titanium ingot, 1 advanced wiring kit, and 2 glass. So let's go ahead and make our glass, get some inventory space cleared up. Back once more, no meals, but had biscuit for breakfast. Oh, nice. What was on the biscuit? I like a good biscuit. Probably sausage is my favorite kind. Sausage, egg, and cheese. Let's see. Got our power cell spared up here. And it'll give us 2, so that's nice. One more thing. Oh yeah, titanium ingots. We got 2 out there, so 3, and we just have barely enough there. Let's see, build our plain biscuit only. Oh hey, that's good too. I like plain biscuits as well. Let's see, enamel glass. We'll build that later. Yeah. I guess you missed my stuff totally wiped out. I lost both my vehicles and all the upgrades to the end of the map. If you ever look on an old map and it says there be dragons or whatever on the edge of it, well, I fucked around and found out about those dragons. They're ice worms that are immune to electrical damage. So that stuff is just hanging out there. Yeah, I was gonna make some cured fish here. And see, this cured fish, normally it dehydrates you quite a bit, but since we're making so much water, I can just have it in there. And that way I don't have to worry about it going bad. And it's only -2 H2O. And this gives you +20, which is -3 food, but that gives you +23. So if you eat both of them, I think it winds up being like plus 18 H2O and plus 20 food, which, you know, hey, basic arithmetic, right? But that's a nice little solution. That will be for our other things. So let's make one more little check here. Oh, I still need to unpin this, by the way. What's in our Mark 1 depth upgrade, by the way? All right, enamel glass. Okay, so we're doing all right with that. Now we need more diamonds, which are all the way down there. I think we'll have a solution though. There's like a little volcanic vent around here. Sea truck, advanced wiring kit. So let's get our we got our glass sorted out. So one more, have a little peep into the locker. Advanced wiring kit, check. Glass, donde? Here we are. All right, we got it. Got it good understood. All right, I'll show you all the vehicle fabrication station. It's a little deployable you can carry around with you, but I never do because when you were like ever making a vehicle on a whim, right? But you pop up here, and it's called a vehicle bay. And you see these little dudes right here. You'll find out that they're like a virtual 3D printer. So let's build our sea truck here. And it's kind of cool how it just like builds it floating in midair and it just drops into the ocean. Zoom. All right, here we go. Back in action, sort of. We don't have our shock, we don't have our speed upgrade, but we do have a vehicle. We got wheels, metaphorically speaking, so. All right, let's see. For the Mark 1 on this one, however.
Calorie intake recommended.
I drive, mile most in 22. Yeah, hell yeah, I do. Gotta keep them wheels rolling. Let's see. What was it? It was enamel glass. I need 2 enamel glass and some plasteel. And so as far as that, we can make one more glass. And so it needs 1 glass for... So we'll need another quartz and we'll need some... we have another diamond in there, thank goodness. And then it's lead. Lead. You need so much lead in this game, and you wouldn't think so. But you do. It's like, well, doesn't lead sink pretty hard? Yeah, it sure does. Maybe it's for buoyancy or reinforcement, but lead's kind of a soft material, so I don't see why you'd reinforce with that. It's truly boggles the mind. But we had some pretty good luck out here, and I can't go to my usual resource gathering spots with only 150 meters. Man, going from 1,000 to 150, truly a tragedy. I wish this had a scanner too. I've already checked this out. Oops. See, that's these are argentite, so we don't really need to. You know, I fall into this trap all the time. It's like, well, what if I need it? But what if I don't? You know, who wants to throw out silver? But at the same time, I'm gonna need a lot of wiring kits and that sort of stuff. So. This game it's a half about not being killed and half about grocery shopping, and the rest of it is just kind of like filler, right? Nah, I enjoy the story and stuff, but it is a survival game, and survival is drudgery a lot of times. So I'll give it some realism points on that one. Let's see, watch out for this guy. Since we can't shock him away, we'll have to sneak around. Okay, we'll need that quartz. We're here for quartz. I do need to eat. I don't want to waste this cured fish, since we do have the blessing of having our knife here. So let's pop over here and get us a cheeky bite to eat here. Oh.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah. Imagine you had a PDA that told you vital signs stabilizing after you ate something. It'd make eating seem a lot more exciting. Am I modeled after an older Ryan Gosling? Actually, funnily enough, when I sent the reference to the dude, I was like, you know, I was thinking it'd be kind of funny, so I sent him a picture of Ryan Gosling and Gordon Freeman. I thought that'd be funny. So yeah, good pickup on that. Nobody's ever caught up on that before. I was like, can you do this character from Blade Runner 2049? So I thought that'd be fucking hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. That's the deep lore. Yeah, I'm sure he would appreciate you picking up on that. His artistic intent came through. The ultimate fusion, yeah. Alright, I think we're... Now, have I been grabbing these fish or stabbing them? Let's grab them and kill them. Let's see... Eat these guys. Pick up this quartz because we're going to need more of that glass. And bladderfish, we're good. Yeah, we're good on the glass here. So let's see. That lead's really what I'm after. I can't find it. Plenty of lithium. Well, we'll need that for... What will we need that for? I don't know. I'm just kind of grabbing stuff. How much space we got? Not much. So if I had to drop something, well, it'd be this water because it makes so much. And this is the purple vents biome, and there's... Oh, hold on. I just got stuck there for a second. Going over here. Crystal sulfur. Titanium. We've all dropped that. This is more damn lithium. Goodness gracious. Yeah, the deepest lore. Thanks for the clip, Trina. And actually, it goes way deeper than that. It's a surprising direction. But that's to be revealed later. This was not the first form of Milo Molson. It was a little different at first. And I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't go in that direction. Yeah, you know, maybe I'll reveal it around Halloween or something. I don't know. Yeah, but I saw that and I was like, all right, cool. Just go in that direction. Go ahead and rig that up. But could you actually make it this way? So you'll be surprised.
30 seconds
I guess.
of oxygen remaining.
There's a clue in the name. Ah, nice oxygen. Let's see. We don't need any of that. I'm still after that damn lead. Alright, that's a sea truck fragment. So if I needed titanium, that would be a good source of that. At least 2 of them. I don't need it though. I've got plenty. Copper. Man, I'm a slave to copper. I just keep picking copper up. There you go. I am a weremole. But I don't have it queued up. Actually, I could show you all that. But I don't know if I want to like reveal it quite yet. Well, I guess the secret's out of the bag. Next time I get into a stopping point, I'll show y'all. But I was like, you know what? That ain't me so much. So I decided to just shelve it and go for the mix-up. Let's see. Find some argentite. Lead. Where is the lead? I think there used to be a bit down here. Now here's where we'll find our diamonds, I think. Or at least sometimes you will. I don't know why I'm not taking my sea truck around. I got one now. I've already discovered this alien technology. What? These fish are... Oh, they're cooked. No, I've died down here before. That's what happened. Argentite. Here we go. Lead, maybe? Question mark? Yes. And so you only need one for each... whatchamacallit. Okay, here we go. Alright. Inventory full. That's fine. We'll just drop this damn water here. Let's see. Get out of here once I make sure I'm out of this Galena. Because it seems like we're in a kind of rich area for it. Titanium, I don't care. I'll just drop it. Galena, limestone. I'll drop the water because I'll just get more. Alright, now there was one more here. Titanium. Alright, one more. Alright, so this isn't too bad. Let's just, well, okay, if we had a bit of more RNG here. Lead, okay. Well, things aren't so bad for us here. Where'd it go? There you go. Alright, one more. Well, there might be. Well, I'm just going to get all of them if I can, because lead is something I'm always looking for. And drop that final water. Where'd it go? You know, for lead, it ought to sink faster. That's just my opinion, though. Alright, let's get out of here. Come up. And let's see, Delta Station, Forward Base Pilot. Let's go here. Yeah, and actually, let's see. We don't have any inventory to store anything, so we'll just go back to our base and I'll show you that. Because, you know, it was kind of like, well, I've already paid to have this rigged and drawn. But I didn't want to offend the guy by saying, you know what, no thanks. So I had him finish it. But yeah, you'll find it entertaining, I guess, or bizarre. But I realized that's not the market I'm going for, really. And it doesn't really suit me. All right.
Well,
I'm gonna pop into the loading section while I enable this hotkey here. So bear with me one. A lawnmower simulator, I was thinking about picking up myself. Now, all right, I'll go in a little backstory here, a little Milo Molson lore. So, I'm not a particularly creative person, so when you're thinking of a VTuber design, you think, okay, well, you can basically build some sort of magical creature or an animal dude or whatever, or et cetera, et cetera. So I was like, okay, let's go with a mole. That's kind of unusual. And usually for making a animal model of something or kimono, water, you put ears on it. So the thing is, moles don't really have ears. So I was about half a bottle of whiskey in when I put in this commission. I sent him a very crudely drawn picture, and he made it happen. And before I could change my mind, so I just had him go through the rest of it. But so I, there's a little secret Milo lore. He's a weremole here, and I will show you that right now. See, what about that? Yeah. And I'll show that drawing some other time, but yeah, this is rigged and made. Ayo, yep. And actually, it's got the no, I'm not, and that's why I decided not to go with that in the end, and I paid for basically a whole nother model. But as you can see, it's got the claws and all that good shit. Because if you're gonna do it, don't do it halfway. But yeah. there's that. But back and forth there. So I was just kind of figuring I'd work that into the lore somehow, but at the same time, don't want to steal any valor from that kind of crowd, and it's not me. I just got lack of creativity, so I just sent him a drawing, and actually I might be able to show you the first and only drawing of Milo I've ever done here. Close that here. Let's see, how does that work? How does OBS work? Because I've never actually shown it. More ferocious, but more cute. Yeah, and actually, if I was going to go with it, then I would have, if I was actually seriously going to have a weremole, I would have it like ferocious, but let me see if I can show you some of the drawings that he referenced here. This is a bit of a lore dump. I'm going to pause the game here, though, because I don't want to starve to death while I'm showing you this. Let's see, image. Let's see, under Milo, assets, pictures, original prototype. So this is the first, this is what, don't ask where, midnight, yeah. This is the first drawing of Milo Molson. I don't know how to scale exactly, but yeah, this is about about half of a bottle of George Dickel in. I was like, let's get this damn VTuber shit on the road. And let's see if I can add another image here. And so it was like, the body was kind of based, if you ever heard of Brawny Paper Towels, I was like a little slightly less built Brawny Paper Towel guy. And, plaid shirt, let's see. I don't have it saved on here, but I could, some other time I'll show you the sketch he had, but the neck was like super goddamn thick, and I was like, okay, let's scale that down a little bit, but eventually I decided to go human because, yeah. But anyway, that's a bit of Milo lore. Let's see, remove that. Back to the game. Yeah. But yeah, the human is a cross between my lore. Yeah, a cross between Gordon Freeman and Ryan Gosling, because I was like, oh, those guys look kind of cool. And if you'll actually, the hair is not gray because he's supposed to be like an old dude or whatever. It's just because I was like, oh, hey, if you go between the transform on that, the hair is also gray. So there's kind of a consistency there. That was the intention on that one. But yeah, the lore is, I was hiding some stuff from the, government in an underground cave there, and I got bit by a mole that, the previous owner of the lab there, he had been into like voodoo and gene splicing and all sorts of weird shit. So I don't know if I've got a curse on me or some weird Spider-Man shit, but yeah, it's very toony there, Wiz. But yeah. Just trying to figure out how to make it work. And I'm on my third background artist now, because the first two just totally disappeared. But the third one will hopefully get me done here. And I'll have that lab that I can show. But if you see the cave and all, that's where that's from. Let's see, still looking for that lead though. Oh no, actually I found a bunch of it. I just remembered. Even though the Home Depot man, yeah, well, you know, it's kind of where it ended up sort of going. Because, you know, you gotta take care of this facility down here, so you gotta be pretty handy. And I do prefer Home Depot to Lowe's, I will say that. But that's not an endorsement. I'm not paid to say that. I just do, because they got Milwaukee tools, man. I have a shitload of those. Like a shitload. Alright. Here's that lead, so let's make that enamel glass. Do I have the diamond? I do. Do I have the glass? I can make some. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Alright, so we got the glass made up, and let's make, yeah, definitely, I do like their M18 and M12 platform. It's quite nice. If I could say so. Yeah, DeWalt's fine, I guess. But the variety of tools that Milwaukee has for their battery platform, that's what I dig about it. The chucks on their drills kind of suck, but I think the Gen 4 might have fixed that they just came out with. You know, but I don't hate DeWalt. I used to have a few of them, and I got a buddy who's a bigger DeWalt guy. But let's see. Oh yeah, all battery. Well, it's great. It's great. Like you can do just about whatever. Like even like chainsaw. You know, my dad gives me shit about, oh, you got that stupid battery powered chainsaw, but even he had to admit it's actually pretty good. I mean, I have a gas one too, but yeah, homies hate cords. Cords suck. For sure. Let's see. Enamel. Alright, so I got that enamel glass. I got the plasteel around here somewhere. No, I did not make the enamel glass. I'll need another diamond. Let's see. Wait, I had it. No, I did not. I thought I had it. Alright, where'd it go? Diamond. Yeah, they even got freaking battery-powered lawnmowers now, which I don't have. I'm still on a gas lawnmower guy, but it's just amazing. Alright. Enamel glass. So we have that for... We need 2 of those and a plasteel, and we are good to go on our Module 1 upgrade. Let's see what time is it? 8:16. That is, yes. It's kind of confusing because some of the upgrades you build here and some you have in a modification station, but I understand why they do that because, you know, this is kind of a very basic early game upgrade, so they wouldn't want you to have to build this thing, which takes not anything too special, but... Alright, I have just left my C-Truck all the way out there for some reason. I guess the trauma of losing the first one just made me totally forget about C-Trucks. Battery powered. Oh, it's too hot. Well, I've got the M18 one. Actually, what's cool about that is if you get the 2nd generation quick lock one, you can change the power heads on it. And I've got, well, all the ones that they were out. They've got another couple out, but I've got the hedge trimmer, the pole saw, and the weed whacker on it, and it works great. No overheating or anything. Though if you have the high output batteries, it works a lot better, I have to say. You can run it with anything. Like the weed whacker, I don't mind running with the regular old 18650 cells, but other stuff. The 21700 definitely helps. Let's see. Yeah, I ran it too hard, especially if you're getting like really thick stuff. But honestly, it should have protected itself. But I know sometimes it. I mean, I burnt out a corded sander once because I was just in a hurry and I was putting too much pressure on it. And well, when you get in a hurry, you take longer in the end because you have to get another one. But yeah, whatever. And I've also burned out a blender trying to blend too many frozen bananas. So you can burn out anything, I guess. Though the better stuff will protect itself sometimes, but sometimes you just can't do anything about it. It just burns out, gives up the ghost. Burn out sawzalls twice a year. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Just I mean they do cut better if you put a lot of pressure on them, but and just you, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I mean I got the M18 one, but I don't run it too hard. I don't do any of that. I'd probably have the super sawzall if I was gonna do anything crazy, but yeah, you could burn one. I burned the blade out on it enough, but yeah, I don't do too much with that though. Let's see. All right, we got our depth one. Oh, I haven't put it in yet. That would use one. Oh, corded sawzall, yeah, and you're still burning that out. Well, the thing about the corded one is I don't think they have as much like the protective electronics in there. They might, but like for battery management, because with cordless tools, you got to run them on lithium batteries, and if you draw too much current out of a lithium battery, it catches on fire and explodes. Yeah, they get hot, I bet. Or like, or just a circular saw. If you're cutting through some wet wood and somebody's lifting up on the corner, and they're supposed to be holding it, and they're pulling up on it, and they're binding the blade, that'll get one fucking hot. Not a saw's on it. Well, I guess that too, but like a circular saw. Yeah, I mean, things get hot. Or like a drill when you're drilling into wood. If you push on that too hard.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh, let's see. What was the Mark II? I needed rubies, and I think I have enough of those. Let's see what. So I need that, and that's 2 rubies and an emerald glass. And I think we have enough lead actually, and synthetic fiber. So that's spiral plant and ruby. So let's see if we got enough rubies. I had some rubies, but they're all down there. I can only get down 150 meters at the moment. Let's see. No rubies. No rubies? At least we got table core. Well, I'll head in that direction and see what I see. I know I could find a bunch in the geothermal vents, and luckily we do happen to have that extra oxygen tank, so. Probably should pop into the moon pool to recharge it, because I keep forgetting I don't have that ion power cell. Only 96 is on the battery though, so we're fine. We're fine. We'll be all right. Let's see, go down here. Gotta watch out for stuff. And those EMP sharks here, they can cut your day short. These are not those guys. If I see one out in the, all right, that's not him either. We're lucky so far. And they don't seem to respond to the blast either. That's the thing. Also, if I see any nickel out here, I need to be grabbing it. I mean, it's a little bit premature, but I don't know if I don't know how the spawning works on that. If it's based upon like a real-time calendar or clock, or if it's based on just time in game. that would be good to know some other time. All right, now I always get lost here too. All right, this is the wrong way, I can tell already. All right, seeing lots of limestone outbreaks here, or outcrops. And I'm just, you know, I'm not taking that much damage for as much as I'm hitting stuff. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. Yeah, those guys right there. Yeah, as I shine the light at him. They can come up and just shut your electronics down just like that. But luckily they don't do a ton of damage.
Warning. Maximum
see.
reached. Hull damage
Well, this wasn't the right
imminent.
area anyway. But I think I'll need to go down there for some like some of that stuff for the benzene. See, is this? That's Argentite, I'm pretty sure. So this was not the correct way. Interesting. All right, let's find that beacon again. Oh yeah, I was way the hell off. And the ever-increasing supply of water. Good gracious. I wish it was useful for more than that. Let's see. So down here. Down. Let's see. Was it this way? This is it. Now I can't go much deeper than this, so this is just like good old times, right? So I have to park up here and swim down. But today's mission is, or right now's mission rather, we'll get that gel sack because we're going to need it for some advanced material. And I should be relying more on this. That ultra tank really helps, though. I think we'll have a comfortable margin of oxygen. Seeing if I find any nickel on the ground here. And I should have that recipe quick save, so these sea monkeys might be helping me, because that does influence the random number generator apparently. But they don't seem to be helping right much anyway, right now. So I'll just let them go. Alright, I'll grab this, another gel sack. No, that'll be good. Gold, we'll need some. And other than that, not too much doing here. Alright, now, once we get that prawn built again, we can come down and get that ton of silver. Man, just losing that really hurts. Okay, well, that's one thing I got plenty of.
Vital signs stabilizing.
If I see a fish, I'll stab it. Usually, they're... Well, since I already got them. But I bet I put them down here, though. But usually there's like rubies and stuff around here. And we'll get our kyanite, which we only need for our level 3 upgrades down there. So that's not a biggie. It's almost not even worth going up for the oxygen there because we got so much. But I will. Why not? All right, let's go down here. Fly around. All right. Okay, here's some ruby. We'll need a lot of rubies. So might as well just grab every one we see. It's funny, you go from like having a ton of them to not needing them to needing them all over again. Wait, was that something I could scan here? Oh wait, no, I already have one of these. I have the plans for it. That's just titanium right off the top there. Lithium, inventory. Now that's the most valuable resource in this game. Inventory space. But hey, look at this diamond. Yeah, let's drop that. Actually, let's just drink it because I need the water, I need the space. Let's just go ahead and take care of that. All right, there's that. Now there's lots of rubies down here, I'm sure. But before I do that, I will go and check my space, my building here, and see if I got enough of that. Now see, look at that, ruby, just everywhere. I keep saying it, but when it rains, it pours. It really does in this game. Look at these diamonds, look at these rubies. So I shouldn't even be worried about it. So I won't. I do need to find, however, However, the Crystal Cave entrance here. All right, so that's up there, and I just hang a left up here, and yep, there we go. And that'll take us right to where we need to go. And once I get into our building here and do a little bit of tiny bit of looking around, I'll probably end the stream here because it's about that time. Let's see. Got the uranite there. So when I end up building a reactor, that will be really cool. All right. I'll hold on to this stuff. I can just deal with that later. Hunger's not too hard to deal with. Luckily, there's a lot of fish around this area. So, I mean, as far as a secondary base goes, this one's pretty good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, a decent amount of ion cubes. More than I thought, actually. A lot of rubies. So, we'll just park this in here while we're doing our figuring here. Yeah, that's fine. So, let's see. For that, we need Mark II. And we'll have to go up to actually build it because I don't have the station down here. I need 2 rubies and an emerald glass, and that's lead and diamond and glass. And there's quartz down here, so I'm not worried about that. And the synthetic fibers, which is just ruby and spiral, so we'll need to go up there anyway. Of course, we were going to have to in the first place. So that'll be good. And Mark III, if I find any nickel around, I'll get it, but I used most of it, or all of it, to build our upgrades that we first had here. And this one will require more rubies still, and yet another power cell. And actually, I want this horsepower upgrade too. So the lubricant and the lithium, that's not too bad. That's a shower depth thing. This sulfur, that's new. Again, nickel. We're gonna have to find more nickel. So next time is gonna be a nickel and lead expedition bonanza party. But let's save this game. And I'll take us back to the Zatsu screen and we'll wrap things up. So for as far as today went, we had a promising start, but the end of it was not, or I guess halfway point, it got a little tragic, but we're digging our way out of that hole. We're climbing up, so it'll be good. By about halfway into the next one, and there's going to be probably 2 Subnautica streams this week anyway, so it'll work out. We'll have our situation sorted up. But other than that, let's see. You got a little bit of Milo lore. That was interesting. I'm surprised you picked up on that, but that was pretty cool. And let's see. Tomorrow's Maple Story, and Thursday. Thursday's the day after tomorrow. I'll be playing Ultra Kill. I've heard a lot of good things about it, so I'll see how that goes. But other than that, thanks for coming to the stream, and I appreciate y'all, and see you next time. Bye-bye.